you want from me?
What's good, gang? It's your boy Kitashi here, back with another video. Hope you all are doing great and having a good one so far. So yeah guys, in today's video we are going to discuss the current state of Dragon Ball Legends. Man, the game is low-key cooked. I mean, PvP wise, input wise, laggy wise, everything. And I noticed that since, I mean, it always has been a thing in this game, but not like this. Not like this. This is crazy. I noticed it happened since the new update, new battle version update, and the game is cooked. It's on, everything is on mid-range. You're getting mid-range strike now. I guess it's the meta. Okay, fine, but my sidesteps won't go through. I'm sidestepping on mid-range. I can't sidestep. I can't float. You get punished for back floating. Okay, it's all right, but inputs in the game are abysmal. And I noticed that a bunch of people like stop playing the game, like who actually competitively play the game, because grinding up the PvP ladder has become easier RP wise, because I grinded like God rank for the past 4 seasons, and the last 2 seasons you only need like 70k RP barely to get placed 700, top 700 in the world. Bro, people stop playing the game. Why? Because the game is cooked, bro. Why should I like invest money in a game which I can't even properly play? Makes no sense to me. And now I came actually across Virgil dropped the video, so we will react to it. I'm not gonna lie to you, I actually have to. So without further ado, let's stop yapping. I should stop yapping, and let's react to what Virgil has to say, man.
Oh, it's Virgil, and in this one I have a pretty serious video. I've been honestly pushing this one back for quite some time. Don't really like ranting all that much in a video format. I like to discuss stuff on streams, and you guys know I do stream daily. But if you guys have been tapping in often or at all, you would have seen, you know, a lot of shenanigans go on in Dragon Ball Legends recently. So yeah, we have a lot to discuss in today's video, and definitely before we do dive in, make sure to like this video so it does get spread out. For sure.
So make sure to like up, boys.
Talked about a bit more and discussed, because I don't
watch this video, bro. Like it up, bro. Spread the word, fam.
Game right now. I know I sound really serious, and I'm passionate about this game, so I'd hope it'd be a bit serious here. But we're approaching the 7th year anniversary of Dragon Ball Legends. They should be doing bigger and better things, implementing, you know, non-repetitive content, hype moments. We have the latest brand new Dragon Ball anime just concluding here with Dragon Ball Daima. We're getting new releases. We've had amazing character releases all year.
Right now.
Great meta shifts, and honestly, you know, based off of how the game, I know most people do just care about, do I have enough CCs to sum for this?
That's another point, bro.
But we're going to break down the realest issue in Dragon Ball Legends currently, as a veteran, as a top grinder,
even if you get the
as
unit,
a dedicated community member
it,
here kind of video. And if you don't really want to listen to this yap session, you can feel free to get off. It's not your normal everyday video here. But as you guys know, I do stream Dragon Ball Legends daily. We grind top rank PvP. We are getting new diamond characters, like I just said. So what is the real issue here? I'm beating around the bush. What is the core problemo here? It's that all of this is going down. We have the most hype characters releasing for the latest anime, and the game is absolutely dead. Like it's a desert. There's no hype at all. They've announced a 7th anniversary, a pre-7th anniversary update. So we're hoping, we're all leading up to that. So that's going to be the end all or be all kind of moment. Will that either
the 7th anniversary should be like the best celebration? That's what they said.
Of the end of Dragon Ball Legends, because this is just scratching the surface right here. This game just feels completely dry. We just got Super Saiyan 3 Vegeta. I went on vacation. I come back. There is nothing going on. The Diamond team is still practically cooked. All in all,
it's not even the content, in my opinion.
But the main issue I want to break down in this video, and I know I've literally been beating around the bush, is that the game is unplayable. What do I mean? The core game mode of Dragon Ball Legends is PvP. You log in, you play online, you grind the leaderboards, whether you're competitive at it, whether you're a casual player, you summon for characters to use them.
That's what I'm saying, bro.
No one's playing Dragon Ball Legends for PvE, to grind events. It's what Dokkan's for. And honestly, I'm kind of understanding why a lot of my buddies has swapped over to the Dokkans. honestly is making so much sense right now, and it's making so much sense why people are not even playing the game. I do feel like I have a massive obligation to my community,
I got a notification,
the channel, and honestly do love this game. Extremely optimistic. I know it has untapped potential. Like, there's so much that they can do with this game, from the game modes to the customizability to you know, the types of characters, the variants. There's so much stuff, and then Dragon Ball is also so much to develop.
This game has actually so much potential.
Not
Legends
being
original
animated,
units
Dragon Ball
to
Diamond
everything.
still having to release
Giant
stuff, the
units
variants
somehow.
of previous releases. They're doing a great job in that sense, but the game is unplayable. If you're a casual player, honestly, you might not be realizing
the last streams I got
much
cooked, bro. I can't sidestep, bro.
This is like a low rank thing, or like you log in, you play like 5 games a day. This isn't affecting you at all, because I know this is so many players.
It isn't affecting you, yeah, this isn't affecting you, but if you play like every day, bro, if you play like every day, of course you notice that. If you play match after match after match, if you're actually trying to grind up for God rank, you notice that, of
log
course.
off, come back, repeat. They are moving farther and farther and farther away from the dedicated veteran players that play this for multiple hours a day, because the most important thing to us is not the, you know, obviously we care for new characters and releases. It is not the shaftings, it is not the hype releases. We just want to play the game.
We want to enjoy the game with our favorite Dragon Ball characters, yeah, of course.
And have games like
but even if you get the unit and can't play the game properly, what's the point, man?
Play the mode. And I'm being literal when saying this. Ever since they implemented 2.7, the game has been near unplayable.
Appreciate it. Thank you, bro.
Every single game. It's literally every single game. I would understand if it's a regional issue. There's been moments, there's been up and downs throughout the history of Dragon Ball Legends, where there's been bad server connections, whatever.
But out of 3 matches, you maybe, if you're lucky, you have one proper match.
Backfloat nerf, by the way, horrible. Killing movement to a certain degree. Then again, kind of catering to noob Andy players to make it a little bit more brain rot, straightforward, one-dimensional RNG kind of game. Also appealing to more casual players. But, bro, these servers are so unplayable. Simply, it's laggy, it's chunky, the swipes don't be swiping, the inputs don't be registering.
Swipes don't be swiping. Thank you, bro.
I'm not even exaggerating. It's far worse than what you could possibly imagine. And this is playing the game at a legitimate level where you're grinding the game. And I think most of the people aren't actually talking about this issue. I highly believe this is because
it's actually just frustrating and annoying, man.
Everyone that you watch, from content creators to the people in the community, they log in for a couple of games. Content creators log in to do their videos. I do that personally, but as you guys know, I grind leaderboards. I play for a couple of hours every day.
I enjoy grinding leaderboards. It's just, I enjoy playing good player, bro. I'm enjoying just
play the game as if it was like
play the game, bro, like properly, bro. Even if I get cooked, bro, but give me my swipes when I swipe,
your
man.
typical mobile video game, you do your dailies and log off. The matches in these sessions are
every game be laggy,
unplayable. I have a above average, top tier internet. It's not the players I'm facing. It's it has to be the server. It has to be the servers. I know it. I'm pretty sure it's peer-to-peer.
I got
there's something wrong.
I got notification that Adi seat out of a match
projecting the servers for us
while I've been streaming twice. I can't even see how I'm supposed to see how I'm live streaming, brother, man.
All my live stream VODs are up.
Can't be my connection, brother, man.
For yourselves, inputs don't exist. The bugs are never fixed, and these things are things, like I said, that have been happening for a really long time, but it's been more apparent since the 2.7 update. So the 2.7 update for weeks now, every single session. It's just I don't even know how I do it. I'm coping every stream. I'm coping. I'm molding because I can't play. I can't even play the game. The devs are so focused on releasing new characters, increasing the RAM for quality animations. All these are great details, but do they play the game? The developers actually
there's no one who actually grants for God rank,
or they just beta test in friendlies and they kind of get the mechanics off like
there's
this.
No way there's
actually have
someone grinding
in
for
the
God
department
rank
that grinds up the leaderboards, that know what the experience is like, that knows what it takes to grind up and farm and earn RP points because
yeah, I'll take Tani and Toshi grinding for gold, right?
Motivating. What's the point of wailing out on a gacha game? For the main incentive, playing with these units in PvP. If you go out into the PvP, we just spent OD.
Why should they do this to us?
Summon for Cell, summon for all these characters this year. We dropped a ban on Zamasu. I can't use them in PvP because I can't move. I can't do anything.
Same.
I'm
so much CC on Cell, so much CC on SSJ3. I'm not having fun with the game, bro. I pulled 2 copies of Cell. I'm not having fun with the game, bro. How's that the thing?
Dude could be sitting right next to me, and the game is tweaking. It's lagging. You swap in to vanish your character standing there menacingly. Same number of clashes, the glitches, the bugs. These things, there's so many things that the devs, I feel like, could be working to fix to make the game a legitimately more enjoyable experience. However, they are literally only focusing
of the game.
on making more money, releasing more characters for an unplayable game. I needed to voice this. I don't know if it matters to the majority of people, and this is probably, you're probably listening to me right now, like, this doesn't affect me. Or it does. You're a casual player, and that's cool and everything. And if it doesn't bother you, then W. If you only care about the new character releases, you don't care about the actual state of the game, how the flow, how many active players there are on the leaderboards. If you guys haven't noticed, the game, all the players, all the top players, it is so easy to obtain BR70 right now in the game because everyone has left. All the dedicated players are either MIA or just deleted the game, retired, sticking here because for many reasons we already have something built.
I guess actually a bunch of God rank player quitted the game with the new PvP update because it's dumb. It's dumb.
The RAM increase,
it's just dumb, man.
Potential for what they're gonna drop this year is insanely
not getting PV'd for long range blast casts. This is nice. This is nice, but punishing floating. Every match is laggy.
The servers weren't all that fucked up. That the characters were still hyped, but every year they just drop the same stuff, the same boring PvE content, the same raids, the same farmable stuff. But there's no real hype. I mean, the closest thing we've gotten is Proud mode, and that is even worse to play than standard mode. It's even laggier. It's more horrid. You're only finding, I don't know if I'm only finding JP guys, but I find all these regional players. I don't know if the queue's open or not, but there's something wrong with the servers to make them abysmal. And it's my biggest problem with the game right now. I would love to see more modes. I would love to see PvE treated a lot better, more CC. I think obviously
more CC. I mean, they started giving out more CC. We're back to 1K for every raid at least, but
your day one players,
that's not the
like
point. There's no use of a new unit
every single day.
The game is cooked, in my opinion, my personal humble opinion.
I log in and I'm ready to get off, but I'm such like disbelief every time I play. Like it has to be the next game's gonna be clean. It has to be the next game. Can you believe I've only find about 5 matches every couple of hours that are great, and even that is extremely rare. So it's honestly really sad for me to make this kind of video because nothing has been fixed.
For real, man.
Nothing's even being talked about. I'm seeing all these creators talk about
what
are we expecting for the the anniversary? What are their plans with the new characters, the release schedules, and oh, the meta is great and healthy. Oh, they kind of finally countered Majin Vegeta. Oh my god, Cell kind of reset the meta. Oh, they brought back an underwhelming, underrated character. Bro, I don't care if I can't play the game.
Yeah.
I just don't care. I refuse to. Are we missing the biggest point of the game to actually play the game? Or are you guys not playing the game that no one's talking about how unplayable the game is? Yeah, we only care about who's coming. This is a real discussion here on Twitter. My ex follow me on there, but this is only the type of discussions people want to have.
He's actually talking about the important things in the game.
We love to know what's next, but I would love to be able to play the game. And I mean many.
Deuce reveal, bro. I couldn't care less. Check it out on the chat. I couldn't care less because I can't play the game. What's the point?
Hours on end, no longer play, and it's bad for the game, bro. It's very easy to hit the top echelon of the game because it's no longer competitive. With the 2.7 update release, they also nerfed backfloating. I'm not going to get into this whole dilemma. I've talked about
rock, paper, scissors gameplay at this point. They're promoting dumb gameplay, and that's sad.
If you backfloat,
we already knew they dropped units who promoting Brad Dead gameplay, but no, the game
fishing from the brain dead. People are just brain rotting. Cards, with all the connection issues, it's a chunky mid-range disgusting mess. And then
mid-range disaster dilemma. Oh my day, thank you, bro.
Going back, lock-in situations and stuff like that. But with the change, limiting movement is not the way we're gonna move forward in a game that's all about moving and creating openings necessary for plays. And it's very one-dimensional right now, the PvP meta. PvE fishing for mid-range, farming characters with AoE greens, auto gauges, and infinite combos. Like it's very brain rot. Feels a lot more like a mobile
way too
game.
broke
Every
on
day
mid-range.
pushing this to be
especially short
the
animations,
casuals, for the guys that are just logging in for every couple of games, farming their quick wins, farming their quick losses. Nobody cares.
I mean, if you play it on casual,
taking steps backward,
it might annoy you sometimes, but
the competitive experience,
you don't care. As soon as you get annoyed, you just dip off the game. But if you actually try to play the game like competitively and grind a little bit, you know, some RP and stuff, because I actually enjoy doing that. You can't anymore. You can't properly anymore.
And pattern recognition, knowing when you're gonna make a certain play with certain timings, and being able to move forward and backwards based off your opponent's reaction speeds. These are all movement skill based kind of maneuvers, and if the more they limit,
if you stand in front of your opponent's face, you know, backfloat a little bit. Maybe he goes for a rush or immediately for a strike. You can't just vanish. They take your vanish.
Any of these movements, I'm just.
And if the game is laggy,
in the mid-range, I'm losing for reasons.
Because you still can float back a little bit, but if it's laggy, bro,
what they're doing and they're just clicking.
Oh my days.
Not one to complain
if
about
it's
broken
laggy
characters,
on top, man,
and I know this is
it's actually a long day for us,
spewing information on
actually
this
such a long day for
there's
us.
a lot, and I mean so much riding on the 7th anniversary update here, so the connection needs to be fixed. Let me know what you guys think about that. I don't know if Connie has any correlation to the issues, because it's funny that Toshi just left and he was one of the main developers for the game in a long time, and I'm pretty sure he's still, you know, part of the team and all that, but I know he is working on something currently on the side, so we don't even want to blame him for leaving. He's just taking his other ventures here, but we're all looking at Tommy.
I mean, Toshi's still working
literally
on
doesn't even
Legends.
have anything to do with
He
this,
just took a backseat.
What are we doing here, man? The game is not in a good position here. You stop talking about new characters, people, how the meta is doing, if this character's... Can you play the game?
Need new character. We need them to reverse this
everywhere,
update
but it
to
does
fix
derive
the
in the
bug
Proud
that
PvP,
actually
and as you
exists
guys know, that
Dragon
is
Ball Legends
the kind
PvP.
of core system right now. I don't know why they decided to go with that. It should be equal between Proud and Standard, but if you want to gain more points, I guess it's an incentive to actually play that mode instead of Standard
Play more
a lot of the times.
yeah.
But if you want to move up faster and efficiently, if you're actually playing the game at a higher level, you're most likely playing the Proud game mode. And it's disgustingly laggy in that game mode. So, and I know a lot of you guys are probably thinking, I don't know.
I'm not playing Pro that often.
The community. I don't know if it's like sped. I don't know if it's like, you know, just lacking of thinking comprehension skills. But anti-passive update, no more camp update. Are you done? 2.7.
That's what I'm saying, bro. That's what I'm saying, bro. My bad. Sorry, I didn't mean to scream in my mic.
Catering this update. What I'm saying, bro. You can just click cards and use no thinking skills in these games.
Yeah, it's a rock paper scissors gameplay, bro.
Floating back gets you the.
Just gamble on mid range.
Just click cards and think you're going to win, and now you can do
it.
Or
mid range green card is actually meta now. What the hell?
What the game used to be, where you actually had to use your brain to some degrees. Now anyone could just win off of doing literally anything, and they're just taking multitudes of steps back. I think at this point we do need some Legends player in the developer department. I'm, you know, volunteering myself for this job. If you guys are watching this, Toshi, Tani, sign me up. I'm really here just giving you guys my genuine and honest opinion.
Please go to this channel and like this video up. I would like
see this game to continue to strive and prosper.
Put the link for this video.
It took me a lot to even make this video, because
in the video description.
I'm an honest person. At the end of the day, I will always say it how it is. I'm very transparent, but I really want great things and people to believe good things about this game. But how can it be when every time I log in, I can't even move? Care about when are we getting the next CC
I barely can
mission?
enjoy streams
I really
anymore.
hope they
so
give us more options to not get shafted. When are we getting about the next unit release? Can we get more pity systems? Because I just keep getting shafted with all my free-to-play CCs. Are we getting new CC missions in the next update? It's the same repetitive cycle with this game and the PvE content, the PvP content. You know, connection issues aside, I feel like we touched on the main subject.
Fix the game first, then we can talk
quite
about
a
the
bit,
CC, I
but
guess.
the repetitive cycle of the game needs to change. There needs to be better PvE content in this game. I really do hope the 7th anniversary or the update provides better opportunities for more complex boss battles, better raids, more intuitive content, more exciting, more CC opportunities.
Boss battles would be kind of crazy. Hold up,
I'm not even trying to bash on casual players. It's just, it's kind of upsetting to me that no one's cracking down on what's keeping this game alive, which is getting whales, me, other top spenders that play this game for a multitude of hours to actually want to play the game for a multitude of hours. You guys are spending all the free-to-play CCs to play the game for 20 minutes and logging off for the week.
It's actually just
Mr. Jerry 2416 who logged
depressing,
in 5
bro.
times
After
a
spending
week,
all
plays
these
about
CCs,
20
after
games
all
total,
that,
summons
bro,
on every single banner,
getting sell, getting
CCs, get shafted.
every game lag,
for a week. Come back,
sidestep,
repeat the process.
AOE,
That's who the devs
dilemma
are
on
making these changes for.
mid-range.
That's the devs. If you guys are a long-term Legends player,
point, man.
you know what's going on in the PvPs right now. You know what's happening in the leaderboards. I wouldn't be surprised if at some point we're queuing in with these same players over and over, which hasn't ever been a thing. That I think the longest you go is like 18 hours.
It happened to me. It happened to me.
With the way it's going right now,
It happened to me during the last couple of
I wouldn't
seasons.
be surprised if you're just fighting the same
I
people
faced
over
someone
and over online.
twice in a row. I faced someone
There's probably the
5
grand
times.
scheme of
I'm not
things,
even joking.
hundreds of
5
thousands,
times in the
lower
same
ranks,
day,
whatever, but as
grinding
you
up to
climb
God
up,
rank. I don't know if it has been last season or the season prior, but
top
bro,
30,000 in the world to top
what the hell?
500 in the world. 30 minutes to an
there
hour.
is no way. Like literally, there is no
Let
way.
that sink in. And you're probably calling it cap. It's no cap. You jump into proud mode and you're doing that. You could swap
Yeah, it's actually
from
crazy.
standard, proud, whatever the case is.
You would actually think it's capped.
Still speed run the points.
You would actually think it's
It's
capped.
just really bad. If you're
But
winning
it's not.
games, make it make sense. Legends, make it make sense. The game needs to do a whole revamp, an entire overhaul, just delete, scrap everything, start from the beginning kind of deal right now. Bring God rank back to only top
Just
100
reboot it.
PvP.
I'm not gonna lie,
Erase
just reboot it.
2.7 float system, back float nerf. Give us more content. Give us
Yeah,
more
just
things
reboot
to
it.
do in the game. Look at Sparking Zero. This is just not related, but Sparking Zero fixed a lot of the bugs, a lot of the connection issues, fixed a lot of problems that it had internally.
They
still has
did
no
it. They did it. They just did it too late.
Nobody's playing that game. It doesn't even have seasonal updates like Legends does every couple of weeks. They
don't even have new maps, bro.
Ranking. You have seasonal incentives. You can have like a game pass battle system to get certain CCs based on how much you grind, resources, accessories, stuff like that. They can get more intuitive with it. They can get more customizable with it because it's the same repetitive content over and over. The bare minimum. The free Z power.
Every time new Zenkai, new Plot Equip, new
Dragon Balls. Dude, whatever the spark and the light that Dokkan has, I've never played the game, so I don't know. I don't even care that much. I just want the PvP to be playable. But now we're ranting about how dead the game is in general. Bring that spark over to Legends and make people care about.
Should I just
PvE
stop
on
playing
Legends.
Dokkan, man?
Please make something happen to where people are just want to play Legends, because the difference is night and day. Like so many more people are
I just want to play the game and
lag-free over on Dokkan.
Actually play the game.
PvP, they're not getting packed up. They just have to farm the bots. They
guys, we might switch to Dokkan until then.
I don't know what it is, bro, but people
Bro,
love playing
crazy,
PvE
man.
over there. So bring the formula, whatever they got going on over there, over to here on Legends. Really good stuff, really good news. It's just the current state of the game is absolutely
our main issue is
so
PvP.
Quality's about to increase, RAM's about to increase, updates incoming. We're getting amazing units this year. We have hype, like literally.
Hey, I'm having all of my
checking
hopes on this new update, bro.
The actual experience of the game.
Pre the
right
anniversary.
now. It's weird. No
I'm banking
movement,
everything
no
on
events, nothing to do.
All up.
Lag. You can't step. No CCs. Does it ring a bell? Maybe it's like banger after banger after banger. Why is there nobody playing the game? You want us to care about new characters. You want us to summon for new characters. But when we take them out for a spin, I'm glitching through the matrix.
You're getting absolutely banned over because it's lag.
Coming from the play experience of the game.
Yeah, bro, oh god,
Please stop
these
talking
lags,
about
bro.
Majin Vegeta, the
These
toxic bot,
lags.
when he's not even top 10 in the game anymore. Please don't have
These
Majin Vegeta in my
lags.
comments. The meta has been reset, Cell shifting it up. Majin or Super Saiyan 3 Vegeta is almost doing nothing. So let's see what he does with these new characters. I have to force myself to keep going. The update will either save the game or be the beginning of the end. There's so much riding on this update, and honestly, the potential for the game is endless.
Bro, been spitting the whole video. I guess this has been like 30 minutes straight. He just been
if you have any
spitting
comments,
the whole time.
questions, concerns, Discord's always open to everybody in the community. I will still be playing this game till the very end, but I'm always going to be 100% with you guys. And the last month playing this game has been some of the worst times, simply for the fact that
bro,
it's dead.
The last 2 months,
dead,
bro.
And I can't even.
The last 2 months has been diabolical. I've
Legends,
never. No,
if you
bro.
need someone to hire, if you need an actual player,
months, like
hire
this
me.
video, boys.
Free for you. Real player on the inside of the team. Chat, vouch for me. I'll see you guys in the next one. Stay frosty. I'm out.
W Virgin, man.